Who didn't see this coming? The spate of ignorance in today's comment section. It is a terrible affliction. Luckily, I have the antidote, and I'll do it without naming names because going and complaining on bad channels does no good. Trust me, I've been doing this a while. I commented this morning that the 9 or 10 months to rapid flip many of you are hearing about on another channel is incorrect. The other channel claims that when the North Pole hits the 40-degree mark in 10 months, that the poles will begin speeding away and then the pole reversal is imminent. This is completely wrong, and here's why. First, the 40-degree thing is complete poppycock. Maybe if the poles were staying on the opposite sides of Earth, and if the thing causing the pole shift was an equally strong magnet just outside the Earth at approximately 2 Earth radii, but that's not the case. The poles are set to meet in the Indian Ocean, currently morphing into more of a horseshoe magnet than a dipole axis spitting out opposite sides of the globe. That alone destroys the 10-month and 40-degree claims. End of story. Except it's not the end of the story because there's more. He claims this is because the pole will enter weak field lines as opposed to the strong ones it's in now. And holy moly, what a bunch of made-up nonsense. The field strength runs with the magnetic poles. The strongest fields on Earth are always found around the magnetic poles, with the weakest fields at the points furthest away, which is why with them set to meet in the Indian Ocean, we have the South Atlantic anomaly, the weakest fields, on the other side of the world. The pole will not enter weak fields. That's simply made up. Finally, this is the 4th or 5th time I've had to make this video. It is not your fault if you're new to this topic, but for those of us who have been around, we have watched this guy fool people year after year. In 2011, when I started this channel, I was already bombarded with warnings about him and his regular calls for doom and donations. The science is wrong, twice, and it's the same con he pulls all the time. The poles are shifting, and there have been accelerations of the weakening magnetic field, but nowhere to that degree, not even close. Don't get me wrong, our way of life is in big trouble when this happens, likely in the late 2030s or 2040s, and yes, it is worth preparing now and disseminating information, but not based on nonsense that is legitimately less than pure speculation. It's worse than a random guess, especially in how it's presented. If you are one of those new folks, check out the comment section below. I encourage all veterans to share their previous experience watching that other guy do his dirty tricks, and you may name names. Don't be so open-minded that your brain falls out. For the real, observationally based and confirmed story of what's happening, click the links below the video in the description box. Got all the best information on this topic, essentially 200 discoveries, observations, and predictions come true, something that other channels still waiting to see for the first time. Link is in the description box below to the Earth Disaster playlist, and I'll see you in the morning for the daily update.